I had an overwhelming amount of requests while I was live yesterday to create a tutorial on how I achieve this embroidery effect. Disclaimer, I'm not sure who to credit for this technique. I certainly didn't create it. This is just how I achieved it. Okay, so I want to make this apple look like an embroidered patch. At the end, I'll have a swatch list of everything I used, but in the meantime, I'm choosing a light, medium, and dark shade in red, green, and brown. I'll also be using a red, green, and brown acrylic marker and a white gel pen. I started by covering only black outlines with the color I planned doing on the inside. So obviously here it's red for the apple, green for the leaf, and brown for the stem. I section the apple into subsections that are smaller and easier to work with. I fill in each section with the lightest shade for each. Once dry, with a very light hand, using my medium shade, I start from the bottom of each subsection and sweep upwards. With this medium shade, I'm covering about 2/3 of each section, but I'm also trying to keep the length of each stroke uneven and sporadic. Once that dries again, I go in with my darkest shades and repeat this process, but shortening my strokes to be about 1/3 of the section this time. Using my darkest shade and tilting my marker on its side, I create little stitch marks all along the edge of the object and along the base of each subsection. To highlight each section, I'm using a lighter version of each color, but instead of working from the bottom, I'm now bringing these highlights from the top down about halfway. I'm also adding little highlights to each stitch to make it look a little more three-dimensional. And for even more dimension, I'm adding even more strokes with a white, very fine jelly roll pen. Adding a drop shadow also helps with the 3D effect. I smudged mine a bit, but I think you get the idea. Clearly, I need a bit of practice myself, but I hope this helps you achieve your own embroidery effect. Here's what I used today, and I love you. Thanks for watching.